There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, a hole.
Then mend it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, then mend it, dear Henry, mend it.
With what shall I mend it, dear Liza, with what shall I mend it, dear Liza, with what?
With straw, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, with straw, dear Henry, with straw.
But the straw is too long, dear Liza, the straw is too long, dear Liza, too long.
Then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, then cut it, dear Henry, cut it.
With what shall I cut it, dear Liza, with what shall I cut it, dear Liza, with what?
With a knife, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, with a knife, dear Henry, with a knife.
But the knife is too blunt, dear Liza, the knife is too blunt, dear Liza, too blunt.
Then sharpen it, dear Henry, then sharpen it, dear Henry, sharpen it.
With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, with what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, with what?
With a stone, dear Henry, with a stone, dear Henry, with a stone.
But the stone is too dry, dear Liza, the stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry.
Then wet it, dear Henry, then wet it, dear Henry, wet it.
With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, with what shall I wet it, dear Liza, with what?
With water, dear Henry, with water, dear Henry, with water.
In what shall I fetch it, dear Liza, in what shall I fetch it, dear Liza, in what?
In your bucket, dear Henry, in your bucket, dear Henry, in your bucket.
But there's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, there's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, a hole.